Just wanted to show you Luxembourg, where although we can't get to the values, we can see 5 of the, it's a bit of a record actually, we can see 5 of the monitors are orange. If I just zoom in there, and you can indeed see that 5 of the, normally we get 1 or 2, maybe 3, I've seen 3, but I've not seen 5 orange. So that's quite high. 5 orange will be under 0.3 microsieverts, and this is the new averaged eurdep. Very worrying. And when I scroll back out, unfortunately it keeps shifting when you do this. They've done something to the map, so when you scroll out it runs off to the right or left. Yeah, so there's possibly Budapest may have some high values, if I can find it. It's kind of like, you know, if we're talking about this being it's a big green blob just north of Bucharest. I've got a funny feeling the Bucharest one doesn't look like it, so I'm not too sure. I'll let you decide. Just going to pull out. Not able to access any of the other isotopes. So that's it really. There's just this nasty little blob there, and we have no more news about the French incident. And you know, as I say, we'll go back to 1 hour. If there's an incident going on, as there is in Belgium at the moment, there should be regular updates on the eurdep map, and I think we can agree something's odd about Germany and Italy. This is where the servers for eurdep are based, by the way. All the monitors run through these 2 countries to Austria, which looks nice and blue. I think you'll agree. Alright, that's it then. I'll keep an eye on things for you if I can. Alright guys, today I'm just going to show you the eurdep map, and you'll see that it's the 12th of the 2nd. I hope you can see that okay. The 12th of the 2nd, 1730. Oh look, there's a Geiger counter, and that should be reading about 0.17, 0.16. It's just come down from 0.18. I'll just come back to that in a bit. I don't know if you can see that okay. It's just come down to 0.16 now, 0.15. But we're having these pulses going up to 0.19. Alright, anyway, so I'm going to take you back here. And if you look, we've got an unusual spread of colours in the positioning, and the colours seem to be coming up on basically Switzerland. So we have a red dot on the left there, which would be 0.4 microsieverts. We have a yellow dot in the middle, which is normal. That's usually one of some bubbling reactor that's up at the top of the hills of Switzerland. And in earlier videos I've made the claim that the mountains, like in Norway, around Europe generally, have got high contamination levels. We're not being told about this. This is going to hit us in the spring. But in the meantime, what we have there is Switzerland, which is very unusual, showing a purple, which is up to 0.4, sorry, more than 0.4 microsieverts. So more than 0.4. We've got a yellow one there, which is up to 0.3 microsieverts, and a red one, which is up to 0.4 microsieverts. So when we come over here to the right, we're looking at our Bulgaria or Slovakian reactors. As we look at there, we've got yellow suspiciously there, and I'm just going to turn on the active NPPs. It's one of the remaining choices we've got. Just to show you there, so as you can see, it's got the south of Bucharest, there's a reactor there, and to the left of that there's a reactor. So don't know if there's a bleed going to the right or whether we have something else on the right. I'll just quickly show you the reactors. There's Romania, and as we come up, there's our Ukrainian reactors and the yellow, and as we pan across we get heavier over to the left of Europe. So and of course where we have that red spot, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 I think French reactors. We have the one in Switzerland, and it may be the one in Switzerland that's kicking off, it's hard to say, or maybe a research one in Austria. But that purple there, if I just take it up there and just highlight it, that purple there, I'm going to try and bleed in a bit nearer. As we go in, it kicks off to the, no, it's the bottom right, but here we are. Oops. And I'm going to try clicking on it, just for the hell of it. Here we go. Oh, no, it says the position of the map you click does not correspond to a station. And it does that all the time. We've tried that before. I'm not going to waste time on that. Alright, so there is something going on there. As I say, we've got Switzerland. Let's see. There we go. I'm just going to pile out there a little bit. And then we'll come to Luxembourg. Where you'll see we had 5 highlighted earlier. We've got 4 now. We have 4. Let me just see. We've got 4. There was another one up here that was orange as well, and of course we have a reactor here, and Cattenom, I think. But certainly there is a problem with Cattenom, and as you can see in France, there's very little. Is that Cattenom? I'm not too sure which one's which, but we have 2 reactors there. One in Germany seems to be bubbling a little bit. It has some greens kicking off around it. Another one here. Where is it? Can't find it. Another one here, which I'll have to pan out so that you can see it properly. There's one here, and one under these green blobs. Yeah, one under these green blobs here. So, you know, they're all kicking off a little bit, but there's obviously something going on around here. So we have Austria, and we have Switzerland. Austria, which largely looks blue, but it always does. It's home of the IAEA. Let's choose a graph and see if they've found, like here's this purple one, let's go right near to it with a green, presuming it's gone north. So if I go here, I'm gonna click on this. It's a shame. But if we take it down to 6 hours, that's the next thing I'm going to do. Let's see what we get. Alright, 6 hours later, and we've mostly got it on the left there. What's happened to Bulgaria? Let's have a look. The orange is gone on the top north border there. I'm just going to pan out a little bit here so you get a better idea of what's going on. And Luxembourg is showing 2. So whatever's happened all over Europe actually seems to all be dying down at the same time. So does that say that they're connected? I would say so. Very little information I can glean. You just have to kind of look at it. I'm going to pan out now and just sort of get an overview of the T gamma. So basically we have Finland. Norway is mostly blue, but up in the mountains it will be now that the snow's there. All the radiation is under the layers of snow, probably in between layers. Spain completely turned off, Portugal turned off. There's just more emissions from America. We seem to have the Azores turned off. Iceland is on, so if the Azores are off, we can presume there's a little bit of time before it gets here. It may get to Spain first. I suppose the winds must be blowing south. Also Italy turned off, so the Med completely turned off, and we've got something kicking off either in France or Switzerland. So and if I can just scroll in here, just see what Slovenia is doing. This is another area that we were looking at, and we can see that indeed Slovenia seems to be largely switched off. I'm not too sure where all these border ones are, but the inside Slovenia completely turned off. Very suspicious. It was having a problem when they pulled it, and as I say, Italy largely turned off. That makes sense. Serbian monitors are off. We've got one maybe up here, but the southern part, no way. If we go further south, we can see a couple of orange spots in Turkey, but otherwise it's blue, blue, blue. But they're interesting. They're not allowing us in, and the only thing to hide is the fact that there's a lot of monitors. Of these thousands of monitors in Europe, there's a lot of monitors that just measure a very flat, basic thing. Anyway, for the 12th, the 2nd of 2012, this is this for today. Probably going to edit it and get it a bit shorter. And then basically maybe tie it up to some other days. But at the moment I'm not posting, because every time I post they pull whatever I can glean information out of. So I'm keeping this one quiet for now. I'm going to let it roll for a week or so. We're going to have a look. They are on the Geiger. We'll take you down there. As you can see, it's 0.14 now. You know, and it might. I haven't seen the low one yet, but it may come. It's been 1.13 is the lowest, so it has come up. This background radiation has come up, and this is inside. I have a HEPA filter that's burning away all the time, and I'm inside, so I should get 0.02 less than outside. So 0.14 there, and 0.16. Okay, so you can sort of see where that's going. That's an inside measurement, because I'm all cold and weary and I can't be asked to go outside and do a 1 metre above. And in reality we know there's something coming over, and it's from this incident which seems to be easing off, and we'll come back up there again on the 12th of the 2nd of 2012, 1713. I've set it to maximum because I just find it quite handy to see what's going on, as you can see. Although the IAEA would say these are not valid, and you can still see that the T gamma is the gamma's been taken out of it. So my filming is just specific for that. Cannot say that's T gamma, and obviously I can't access the sheets to show you this T gamma on another, in the other way I usually do. So. Basically that's it then. We have the Netherlands, has a couple of green burbles, but I think that's just bleeding over nicely to the UK and probably going to make its way up towards America. Not America, sorry, Norway. But there we go.